Oh, stop it. It's not that big of a deal. It's a new chapter. So, if we were at school, you'd be looking at this exact same page as Mr. B up on the TV, and we would be going through this together. But we're not at school. So, you know what we did? We ripped out all the pages in your math books and sent them home this week in your packet. So, if you have them, get on this page with me. We can talk about it. If you don't have them, then you can just follow along for now and go back and watch this video, or just watch this video when you get them. But all of these pages we're going to do today are they should be inside of your packet. So I'm going to give you some extracurricular activities that you can maybe do and submit for a little dojo challenge on our portfolio, or you can just listen and talk about it at home, or just skip past it. That's okay too. So we're going to be talking about measuring things with length in this chapter, topic 12. And down below is where I'm going to start reading. Whoops, right there, where it says find out. And I guess we can go back up to where she's talking right now, where it says people cannot see in the dark, but some animals can make themselves light up or glow in the dark. And this little boy over here says, wow, let's do this project and learn more. So now I'm going to go down to where it says find out, and let's see what they're talking about. Find out. Talk to friends and relatives about animals that can be seen in the dark. Ask how some animals can make themselves glow in the dark. So maybe you have scientists at home with you who know these answers, but I don't really know too much about them, so I might have to do some research. And then over here goes the extension activity that if you need something you want to do, or if you want to do this and take a break from math today, then go do this. It says journal. Make a book. Show what you found out. In your book, also, draw pictures of animals that can glow in the dark and think about how you could measure these animals. So maybe there's animals that are really big, really small, microscopic. I don't know. It looks like these are jellyfish on our page, but I'm not really sure because I don't know. So if we were at school, we would discuss that for a second, and then we'd go to the next page, which is what I'm going to do now. All right, it says review what you know. You should have these papers in your packet. If you don't, then you can just follow along. But it says review what you know. So this stuff should be pretty easy for us and be a little introduction into what we're going to talk about. So let's look at number 1, where it says circle. Circle the number that is less than the number of cubes. So let's go ahead and count those cubes. How many cubes are there? That's right, there are 5 cubes, but it doesn't say how many cubes are there. It says circle the number that is less than those cubes. There are 5 cubes. Which number is less? Perfect. Please circle it. Number 2, circle the number that is greater than the number of cubes. So once again, count those cubes. How many are there? They're yellow. Perfect. There's 3. Which number is greater than? No, we didn't say less than. We said greater than. Greater than is the same. It means bigger. So which one is greater than those 3 yellow cubes? The 5. Great job. Now they want to know if you remember which symbol is used to compare 2 numbers for number 3. Circle the symbol that is used to compare 2 numbers. Plus sign is for adding numbers up to get a sum. Subtraction sign, the minus sign right there in the middle, is for subtracting numbers and finding the difference. And that last song is for finding out which one is greater than or less than. And when you do that, you're comparing numbers. So circle the greater than or less than symbol. Number 4. Now, if I'm going too fast, you have the ability to stop Mr. B from talking. It's very easy. You can just pause your video. If you need a little bit extra help or assistance or help finding this page, then Zoom me or FaceTime me or call me or text me anytime. Number 4 says choose 2 numbers to make the sentence true. So let's pick 2 numbers, and it has to go blank is less than blank. So which 2 numbers can we pick? All right, that's a really big one. Let's pick one a little bit smaller. All right, I like it. 4 is less than 8. Because guess what? 4 is less than 8. If you want to show me some different numbers, then please do it. That is okay with me. Number 5, Charlie. Charlie has 9 stickers. Pearl has 5 stickers. Write the numbers and the symbol to compare their numbers of stickers. So you can write a greater than symbol, a less than symbol, or an equal sign symbol. Well, 9 and 5, I know they're not equal. Get out of here, equal sign. Charlie has 9 stickers, so let's start with his number. Charlie has 9. Is 9 greater than 5 or less than? Well, you're getting a little anxious there. You already shouted it out. That's right, 9 is bigger than 5. So which one of those symbols means greater than? That's right, the one that's going to kind of eat it, huh? It's called the greater than symbol. So now you can say 9 is greater than 5. Told you we're flying right along for a review. Number 6 says counting. Write the missing numbers. You should be able to do that by yourself. Let's race. Let's see if you can write them faster. Find the missing numbers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two people just said, I'm done. 11, 12. Great job. So if you need a little bit more time, please pause it, stop it, do what you have to do. And I will see you on the next page in this stack of papers. And we're back, bruh. And these were our vocabulary words. So in school, we'd rip them out, sometimes by ourselves, sometimes with some help from Mr. Nichols or Mr. B. But we're going to talk about all these vocabulary words. Shout out to Owen again, because him and his grandma have been wanting these vocabulary words for math. And I'm giving him a quick shout out because they're going to practice them all the time. But I'm pretty sure you guys already know what most of these are. So the first one is, I'm going to put a little check mark by it. It says longest. Can you say longest? Perfect. And look, it's pointing to the longest worm. The longest worm is yellow. That's one of our vocabulary words, and I bet you already know what it means. The next one I'm going to put a check next to is the word shortest. Can you say shortest? Perfect. And the shortest worm is the red one. That's right. The shortest one is the red one. I keep looking over there because Harlow's getting real crazy. Next word is longer, not longest, longer. So whenever you compare two objects, the longer one is just a little bit bigger or longer. And I bet you already know what that one means. The longer one here is the red pencil. Now I'm going to put a check mark there because we're done. And then I'm going to put a check mark next to the word shorter. Can you say shorter? Perfect. And the blue one is the shorter one. And there's definitions on the back here, and we'll get to those in 1 second. Length. That is how long something is. So the baseball bat is being measured, and we're going to find out its length. Can you say length with me? Good, that's a tricky one. Makes my tongue feel funny. And our last one is measure. Can you say measure? Sweet, measure. And whenever you measure something, we're going to practice measuring things with cubes or units this chapter. So this blue marker is 1, 2, 3 units long. So we measured the blue marker. Now, here goes a little tricky part that I want you to try doing. It says, these are all the words for your vocabulary words. And if you flip it over, it just wants you to write them on the back. So it says an object that is 7 cubes long is blank than an object that is 2 cubes long. So what you would have to do is flip it back over and write the vocabulary word on the back, which would be the word longer. So if you flip it back over, you'll write the word longer right there on the line. An object that is 7 cubes long is longer than an object that is 2 cubes long. Now, I'm not going to do any more of these for you because you can stop the video, flip your cards over, write the definition, flip it back. I can't wait to see what Owen and his grandma and his mommy are doing with these cubes. And if he does this with me, I would love to showcase it and show it to everyone. So, Owen, get those done. Next page. So stop the video, please. Fill in your vocabulary words. There's one more on the next page, which we're going to do right now. All right. This one says length unit. And this is how we're going to measure things in first grade. We say how many units long something is. So they call it a length unit. That's 2 words. So can you say the word length unit with me? Length unit. Perfect. And on the back, there's only one of those to write down. So you're going to write down length unit on the back of this one. It says a length unit is the shorter object that you use to measure a longer object. And like I said, we're going to measure all sorts of things with length units. I'm going to make my picture go bye-bye, and I'm going to start our math lesson for topic 12 right now. All right, and we're back. Not cool, man. I care. My kids care, so leave us alone. And here we go. It says topic 12.1. This is our first lesson, and it's all about measuring things, longest and shortest or longer and shorter. And the directions say, can you put these objects in order from longest to shortest? Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better, so I can see a little bit better, because then we're going to have to, how can you tell if one object is longer than the other object? Well, that's going to be the tricky part. So here we go. That should be good. All right, which one do you think is the longest one? Me too. The pencil looks like it's the longest. So I'm going to write the word pencil in there. And which one is the shortest? So we're all done with the pencil. I'm going to get rid of that one. Which one is the shortest one? Or now you can just say which one's the longest one. So you can do either one. We can go down the shortest, or we can say which one's the longest one. So now which one is the longest one? No, you can't say pencil again because we're done with that one. We already wrote penciling. So which one is the longest one? The paintbrush or the marker? The marker is, that's right. And guess what? We're all the way done with the marker. So we only have one left. So we can say which one's the longest, the paintbrush, or which one's the shortest, the paintbrush, because that's the only one we have left. So I'm going to write down paint, brush, and now we have to write a sentence to describe how do we know when something is longer. And usually in class I love to write like kind of the words that you say, but we're not in class right now. So I'm going to pretend that we are in class, and I'm going to try writing them as if you were telling me the answer. So how can you tell if an object is longer or shorter than other ones? How can you tell? I'll pause it so you can think. That's right. You can kind of say something is bigger, or you can't say the word longer again because we're talking about length. So we'll just say it's bigger and it's longer. So we'll say that it's bigger and longer. So I can tell if it is bigger and longer. Nice job. Don't forget your period. Now I write pretty fast, so you take a little break and pause the video so you can write this down too. You should have this paper in your brand new packets, and then I'll see you on the back. All right, bye. And we're back, and we're connecting to the internet here. Now the kids in first grade don't know what that sounds like to have that sound, but your parents probably do. Now it says draw lines to show which object is longest and which one is shortest. So we're not talking about longer or shorter. We're only talking about which one is the longest or shortest. So for number one, you can see they drew a line to the the pink piece of chalk, and the shortest one was the purple piece of chalk. Now number two is your job. Which paintbrush is the longest? Perfect, the green one. Haruma, baby. And which one is the shortest? Perfect. I told you guys would know this already. It's the purple one. It's smaller than the rest of them. So that was pretty easy. This whole chapter is going to be pretty easy, I think. But let's go on to the next page. All right, now it's your turn to try. This says independent practice. So take your pencil and draw a line from longest to whichever marker is the longest. There's a green one, a blue one, or a pink one. And then go down below to where the pencils are and draw a line from longest and shortest. When you're finished doing that, I will see you down below for number 5. Please pause the video and do it. Now for this one, they're trying to trick us. Not cool, man. It says, use the clues about length to color the crayons. All right, fine, let's do it. The first clue says the shortest crayon is orange. Now, if you don't have an orange, you can write orange on the crayon, or you can stop and go get an orange. Please do that. The shortest crayon is orange, so I'm going to color this one orange. And you could color the whole crayon orange, but I'm just going to outline it so you know which one we're doing. And then the next clue says the blue crayon is longer than the green crayon. Hold on. They're trying to trick us again. The blue crayon is longer than the green crayon. So look at these two crayons, and the blue one has to be the longer one. Which one's the longer one? Yeah, I keep saying it. You guys are going to do so well with this chapter. There goes our blue one. And don't forget, what was the color of our last one? That's right, the blue crayon is longer than the green crayon. So I got to find a green, and there we go. Now take your time coloring those nice and neat. Maybe you could even get creative and write the colors on the crayons too. And pause the video, stop it just for a second, and I will see you on question number 6. All right, let's do number 6 and 7 together, and I'll see if I can quiz you on the last one. It says be precise. That means do exactly what it says. Tomaz paints a line that is longer than the blue line. Okay, so which one is longer than the blue? Ah, I see. Which one is longer than the blue line? That's right, the red one is, but let's see what it says. What color did he paint? Hello. He painted the red one because it says he painted a line that is longer than the blue one. Here goes the blue one. And which one's longer than the blue one? That's right, the red one. Number 7 says be precise. So do exactly what they say for this one again. Amber's piece of chalk is shorter than the blue piece. Well, there's the blue piece right there. So that's the one we're talking about. But which piece is shorter? Amber's piece is shorter. What color is Amber's chalk? Use the pictures to solve. Which piece of chalk is shorter than the blue piece? That's right, the purple one. So I'm going to write purple. And then I'm going to jump down to our last section of our paper. And I will see you down there in just a second. Please, please, please pause the video so you can write red and purple. Let's get ready to rumble! All right, last 2 questions. Number 8 says higher order thinking. You know what that means. It says draw 3 lines with different lengths in order from longest to shortest. Label the longest and shortest lines. So let's write longest and shortest. Now pause it so you can finish writing longest and shortest since I write so fast. But it says draw 3 lines with different lengths in order from longest to shortest. So let's draw the longest line next to where it says longest. Whoa, big. And it says in order from longest to shortest. So the next one has to be long, but not as long as the longest one. So let's see if we can do it like this. All right, right in the middle. And then we have one more left, but it has to be next to the word shortest. So it better be the smallest line. Let's go. That cute little purple line. All right, pause it so you can get your lines drawn in longest and shortest. And then we'll do number 9 together. Here we go. Which best describes the pens? Letter A. The blue pen is longest. Is that true? No, do not color that one in. Next one. B. The red pen is longest. Ooh, look at that one. I see it. I'm going to fill that one in. Next one. The green pen is longest. No, that's the shortest one. Hello. And letter D. The blue pen is shortest. No, it's not the shortest one. The green one is. So only letter B is the correct one. So pause your video, stop it, make sure you're good to go so that way you don't miss anything because I got one more special thing that I have to tell you. Now, this is the first time ever, if you look inside of your packet, that you have something special in there. After this page, if you go to the next page, you have, homework. So this is like we would be in school or in after school. You would do your homework with Mr. B or do it at home with your parents. So try your best to do the front and back. I can help you if you hop on Zoom or FaceTime me or message me. I don't mind, but this is going to be a little bit more independent practice for you. It's very challenging, very challenging. I'm also going to attach a couple of things onto Dojo, and it's just a reteach page just in case you do need a little bit of practice. Now, if you don't do this homework, then please at least do the reteach page on Dojo. But if you want to do this homework, then your reteach page is optional. I can't wait to see all the portfolio submissions. Send me videos, send me pictures. Zaria, Sabrina, keep up the good work. McKenna, I love it. Keep it going. Caleb Johnson, let's go. Clinton, Cameron, Kion, and you guys can do it. Bryce, send me pictures, send me videos, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.